just settle in. We're into our autumn and our fall season, so just feel yourself settle in. And allow yourself to close your eyes. Bring your back of your hands to rest wherever they can comfortably, and allow the palms to be towards the sky. If you choose, allow yourself to bring your thumb and index finger together. This allows you to, this mudra, this chin mudra, allows the energy to openly stream to all. And at the same time, it allows us to receive the abundance that is always there in every moment. Let's unplug all of the external, and we all need this time to really allow ourselves to unplug and focus into our yoga practice. So begin to take some nice deep breaths, and perhaps set an intention to allow this practice to focus on nice streaming breath and calm mind. I'll never forget when one of my spiritual teachers said, "You are not your thoughts." Full resistance to this moved through me, but with willingness and curiosity, I began to investigate, and I began to practice observing the thoughts. With practice, one notices that there is less reaction to what happens in moment to moment. In this continuous flow, if you choose and move with intention and quality of breath, that will loosen the chains of the overactive mind to reveal a freedom and a sense of deep peace. So one more full, deep 3-part yogic breath. And then with your next in-breath, draw the palms to the heart. Let's all exhale together, please. And on an in-breath, bring the arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Look up and allow a beautiful Om, a nice silent Om, to just mist over you, like a beautiful cloak, bringing us into a nice spiritual center to stay focused on our intention of breath and movement. Gently open the eyes, please, and allow yourself to interlace the fingers and just draw them forward. And then take it up to the sky with an in-breath, a nice deep stretch. And as you exhale, let's twist to the right. So allow left hand to come to right knee and take a deep twist. On the in-breath, interlace the fingers the uncomfortable way. Take a full breath here, stretch it up. And on the exhale, bring it forward. Look at your navel and round through the back spine and the cervical spine. On the in-breath, come back up, nice deep stretch. And on the exhale, let's take right hand to left knee and twist to the other side. On the in-breath, let's bring the backs of the hands together, stretch up. And as we exhale, allow ourselves to sweep the arms back behind us and touch the palms together. On the in-breath, draw it all the way back up, backs of the hands together, deep stretch. Roll the palms together and exhale down to the heart. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, just fold forward, please. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Allow the breath to really loosen up all of the low back muscles. Allow the head to adjust so you can feel the cervical spine. Use the heels of the palms to traction and elongate the spine as you press the tailbone back. And then slowly walk back upright, please. And allow yourself, if you're cross-legged, to switch legs. If you're in butterfly, you just stay right there, Baddha Konasana. Let's take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, let's allow ourselves, please, to stretch over to the right. Opening up that left back rib wall. Take a full in-breath. You can do a nice yes with your head, nice and slow, and just feel into that stretch. Keep walking the right fingertips forward. And then bring the head to stillness and just switch all the way over to the left, please. Stretching out as you breathe. Take that exhale, walking the left fingertips forward, pressing the right sitting bone down. I'm sorry, right fingertips forward, left right sitting bone down. One more breath here, and then very, very gently, just rise it all the way back up. And let's lengthen the legs out and give them a nice shake. Take and draw the left knee in towards the chest. Make sure that the fist is fist width apart from that inner right leg. Make sure that the right heel of the foot is in line with the right sitting bone. Lift up nice and tall through the spine. Use that right arm to hook, and then take a twist over to the left. Pull in breath, pull out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an in breath, sweep forward and bring both arms forward inside that bent left knee. Hug the left upper shoulder into that left knee and reach forward. Take a full in breath, nice deep stretch to the middle back. And then rise up, bend into that left elbow, bring the right hand back behind and take a counter twist. One more full deep breath here. Make sure you're really energized into that left leg. And then come forward. And let's just allow ourselves to take and cradle that left leg and just take it side to side, opening up the hip. And then just release it down. Square hips and shoulders, and just allow yourself to hinge from the hips and come forward. Some of you might have the flexibility to take the hands forward and grab that extended right foot. Make sure you're flexed into both feet to protect the knees. And one more full deep breath here. Just a nice hip opener. On an in breath, gently rise all the way back up. And we'll lengthen that left leg back out, give it a shake. And we'll take and bend into that right knee. Notice how the flexibility of the knees are. Lift up nice and tall. Hook with that left arm and spin back. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, take your chin down to the collarbone and just trace the collarbone. A beautiful smile back and forth. Use your breath, your exhale to wring out the organs. One more nice smile along the collarbone. Let that smile lift up into the eyes, the lips, and the heart. And then allow yourself to gently come forward. Bring both arms inside and reach forward. Hug that upper right arm into that right bent knee. And find a nice stretch into the middle back. And then we'll just very gently lift the torso, upper torso back upright. Hugging again, right upper arm into the knee, and take your counter twist. Take a full in breath, please, and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here. And then very, very gently come forward. And we'll just cradle that right leg. It can be far away. You can take and really hug it in if that feels good. You can rock forward and back or side to side. You can also just cradle it from the outside, hugging with your upper arms. One more breath here. And then on an exhale, gently release it down. And we're just going to hinge from the hips and come all the way forward. If you have the flexibility, grab your foot. And take a full in breath and a full out breath. Soften into the muscles wherever you feel the tension. It might be that your hip hinge is just right here. Whatever it is, just allow it to be. One more breath, and then very, very gently bring it all the way back upright. And extend that right leg all the way out. Give it a nice shake. Let's transition right into tabletop, please. Allow yourself to tuck the toes under, bring the palms right underneath the shoulders or just about a 1/4 inch forward. Engage the shoulder blades and just barely lift the kneecaps. If this is too much, if you have a hurt wrist or shoulder, just allow yourself to keep the knees on the floor and roll through the toes. One more nice deep breath. Pull navel to spine, a gentle warming. And then on an exhale, press up into down dog. And please remember in our down dog, if you need a modification with a hurt shoulder, You can come from tabletop and extend one leg back. Press into the heel and then draw the knee towards the earth. And that will give you a similar type of thing that you do in your down dog. Good. For those of you who took the modification, switch sides. Nice. From there, everybody meet down onto your knees, and on an exhale, take it back into child's pose. On your next exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Press into the tops of the feet and the shin bones. Lengthen the fingertips all the way back to the back of the mat. Thumbs in, draw the fingers around, and just roll the knuckles towards your ears. Nice, full, deep, luscious breaths, allowing the tailbone to more so sink towards the heels. On an in-breath, we're going to sweep both arms forward and take it to the right. Take a nice side stretch. Full deep breath here. Full in-breath. Full out breath, really opening up that upper back rib cage, and then gently walk it over to the other side. Try to allow the tailbone to sink down towards the heels, and then very, very gently drop back to neutral. On an in-breath, we're just going to come all the way forward and bring the hip points forward and look up towards the sky. On an exhale, take it back. Some of you are going to come into down dog. Some of you are going to stay in child. We'll do 2 more of these, a total of 3. So from your down dog, you can come right up into up dog or a modified up dog, or from child forward into up dog. We will all meet into down dog. Allow yourself, please, to bring the right leg up to the sky, stack the hip. Feel that luscious opening and roll that ankle. And then roll it the other way. Square the hips and lift up onto the right fingertips and slowly walk all the way back through. Low lunge. Make sure you're in alignment. Take the left toes all the way back. Bring the right hip back. And then gently come down onto the knee. We're going to keep the back toes tucked. And on an in-breath, if you need a modification, hands onto the thigh or reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, we're going to bring left hand to left heel. If that is too much, just bring it back to your hamstring and open up to the sky. Allow yourself to lift all the way back up, both arms up to the sky, palms face each other, and swan dive down. Lift up, low lunge, and on an exhale, bow forward. We'll do that one more time. So come back into your lunge. Exhale down onto the knee, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, take it back. I like to call this sun warrior, opening up to the sun. Bring that left palm back up, palms face each other, swan dive down. Lift up into your low lunge. Straighten that front leg, bow forward, and back into low lunge. Step back into down dog or into tabletop. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. On an in-breath, left leg comes to the sky, stack the hip. And you can also roll the ankle. You can also do this from tabletop if you have a hurt wrist or shoulder. Take the ankle the other way, please. Square the hips. Lift up onto the left fingertips. Slowly come through using that core and find your beautiful low lunge. So allow yourself to adjust. Draw that left hip back. Roll the right toes back and come right down onto that right knee. Keep the toes tucked. And on an in-breath, rise up. On the exhale, take it back and open up, sun warrior. On the in-breath, both arms up to the sky, palms face each other, and exhale, swan dive down. Lift up into low lunge, and on an exhale, bow forward. Take a full in-breath over that lengthened left leg and exhale into lunge. One more time, knee comes down. You can use palms onto the thigh to lift up. You can keep both hands onto the palm. Whoop, I forgot to tuck the toe. And maybe just bring that hand back or just stay right here. On an in-breath, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Come into low lunge. Straighten and lengthen out over that left leg, bow forward. Gently come back into your low lunge and allow yourself to walk to the center of the mat. Take it side to side. If you want, you can bring your palms to the heart, moving slow and easy. You may roll up onto the heel, getting a nice deep stretch, maybe, maybe not, Skandasana. Switching sides. Remember, you can keep your hands onto the floor. Some of you may be able to bring your tailbone all the way down by that left heel. And then draw it back to the center, please. Bring the palms down. Place the left palm right underneath the face. Pigeon toe the toes a little bit. Go nice and wide. Nice soft knee, and on an in-breath, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, draw it all the way back up. And exhale, take it through. Reach all the way back up, please. And on the exhale, reach through. Take left hand to right leg and spin and twist. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, bring that right hand back down, left hand down. Walk the tailbone back, hands between the legs, and fold forward, crown of the head to the floor. You can grab ankles inside, outside. You can walk your hands back behind you and reach through the fingertips. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an in-breath, come all the way back forward. Shoulders, palms right underneath the shoulders. Move the left hand right underneath the face. And on an in-breath, lift up. Feel that stretch. Work through the resistance of that. And on an exhale, reach through. Again, rise up. Beautiful stretch. And exhale, take it through. One more time, take it up to the sky. Beautiful dance. Take it all the way through. Right hand grabs left leg, left arm to the sky. Full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, bring the left hand down, right hand down. Soften into the knees and allow yourself to take it all the way back up to your front of your mat, low lunge, and bring back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale down to the heart. Take a full in breath, please, and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here. And then we're going to turn to the center of the side of the mat, coming into a little balanced flow. So allow yourself, please, to take the feet hip width apart. We're going to lift up onto the toes as we press the palms together. And on the exhale, we're going to come all the way down and let the fingertips touch the floor. As we rise back up on the in-breath, press the palms together to stabilize, lift up onto the toes. And on the exhale, come back down. Take your time. One more time, bring it all the way up, lift up onto those toes. Good. From there, allow yourself, please, to bring the hands to the hips and bring the heels down. We're going to step the left leg over the right. We'll take it slow the first time. We're going to sweep that left arm up and over. We're going to bring it back to the center. Hand comes down, and we're going to sweep the right arm across. Here we go. Step over. Take it to the side. Step back out and sweep. 2 more times. Take it over to the side, deep side stretch. Reach out and sweep. Last time, take it over to the side, deep side opening, stepping way out and sweep all the way through. From there, lift up, and we're just gonna take right foot over left, sweep it up, and here we go. Step it all the way back out, sweep through. Again, come across, take it to the side, take it out to the side, sweep through. Gets a little bit easier after you practice it. Last one. After we complete this, take it over to the side, watch the wobbles, step it out and sweep through. Gently come all the way back upright, palms together, and exhale, bend into the knees, sit into a nice chair. Let's take and draw inner arms together, please. Sitting down into the chair, full in breath, and as you exhale, bring the elbows back, and then bring it forward. Again, bring it back and take it forward. Draw it back and hold here and lift up onto all 10 toes. If that's too much, just lift one heel. Ooh, switch, 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 switch. Watch that balance. And gently bring it down, hands onto the hips. You can jump the feet together, step the feet together, or heel toe, your choice. Let's bring it up to the top of the mat. Find your mountain pose. Take a full in breath and a nice long exhale as you come back into center. With your next in breath, take the arms out to the side, look up to the sky. Maybe a little bit of a back bend, maybe not. Take it all the way down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, pivot onto the heel. Inhale, warrior one. Coming into steeple fingers, soften into that front knee, press into the extended right leg, and use the breath to really allow yourself to find the essence of this warrior one. Squeeze the right tush. One more full deep breath. And then on an exhale, slowly swan dive down. Keep that left hip back. Let the hands touch down to the earth. Come onto the right toes and come right into evolved half moon. Lengthening out, look underneath, toes tucked under. If you choose, left arm comes out to the side and up. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, hand comes down. Soften into that left knee. Walk the hands by the left foot and step right back into warrior two, rainbow up. Take it all the way back. Evolved warrior two. Inhale, come forward, warrior two. Exhale, elbow to thigh, bind, angle pose, however it feels best to you. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On the in breath, rise all the way back up, straighten the front leg, please. And then just begin to lean and elongate from the base of the spine all the way through the crown of the head into your version of triangle. Using blocks, not using blocks. Lift that top hip, that top shoulder, and breathe. One more full deep breath. Eyes to the earth, eyes to the sky. Just feel a beautiful stream of breath that allows the thought stream to flow just like the breath. On an in breath, lift it all the way back up. And on the exhale, bend into the knee, sweep, back arm underneath, soften into eagle arms. Allow yourself to take both of the elbows over to the right and bring right ear, right shoulder Take a full in breath. Hug the feet together. Feel the stability. One more full deep breath here. And then on an in breath, crown of the head comes back up, sweep the arms out, and exhale, cartwheel all the way forward. Step back into your plank, and we'll hold that for our 30 seconds. Nice deep breath, so plug in the shoulder blades. You're gonna knit the hip points towards the floating ribs, so there's just a little bit of a curl into that upper back as we lift the navel to spine. Breathing fully and completely, nice deep breaths. You can also be in Cobra Plank. Nice deep breaths, engage the knees, lengthen through the crown of the head, and then allow yourself, please, to chin chest, chaturanga. Knees come down if you need, keep the elbows straight back all the way to the earth. Adjust the palms, lengthen the legs, please. One at a time, re-anchor. And on an in-breath, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, take it down. On the in-breath, rise up another cobra, maybe a little bit higher, maybe not. And exhale down. One more time, rise it up. And exhale down. Please stack the palms, bend the knees, and windshield wiper, side to side. From there, allow yourself to bring the legs to stillness, elongate the legs. We're going to allow and keep the toes touched onto the floor. And allow yourself to draw your arms forward. Really imprint all four appendages. Feel the hip points level, lift the kneecaps, and raise the right leg, left arm. As we come into our nice bilateral spine stretch. Feel the left and the right sides merging. Feel the length of the spine. One more full deep breath, energizing, keeping the right arm and the left leg very engaged, and then release. Realign, make sure you're in alignment. Keep the toes on the appendage on the floor, lifting left leg, right arm. Press strongly into the left arm and the right leg. Nice deep breaths. Feel that beautiful opening of the spine. Bilateral stretching is so good for the body. One more full deep breath, please. And then on an exhale, bring it down, palms beside the rib cage. And on an exhale, take it back into child. Let's take and do an oval to the right if you choose, or just hold your child. Bring out the oiling can. Let the breath move us now to the left. Just loosening up nice and slow. And then into down dog or tabletop. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath, please. On an in breath, bring right foot forward from tabletop or down dog. Find your low lunge. Pivot onto the back heel. Tuck the right hip straight back. Palms onto the thigh if you need a modification. And rise up, warrior one. Allow the breath to help you settle into the essence of warrior one on this side. Feel the strength. Maybe press into the right big toe mound and pinky toe mound. Lift the other 5 toes. Really hug. Take a full in breath. And then on an exhale, we're just going to slowly swan dive down. We're going to keep this hip straight back. Fingertips come down to the earth, low lunge. And then we're just going to allow ourselves to lift up into revolved half moon. So lengthening out through that extended left leg. Maybe you bring the right arm up and out to the side, maybe not. Full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath here. And then eyes to the earth. Hand comes down. Soften into the right knee. Walk the hands back by the right foot. And then slowly step back as best you can. And rainbow up, warrior two. Take a full in-breath. And a full out breath, sinking down low into it if that feels good, or not so deep. What feels good? What feels right? Can you feel all the breath just moving through the capillaries into the cells? Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, evolved warrior two. Breathe into it, stay down into that knee if that feels safe. And then allow yourself to bring the arms forward, stretching shoulder blades down, and into your version of a bind or angle pose. Whatever feels good to you this morning. Really engage and hug all of the muscles to the bone, except the face. On an in-breath, rise back up, straighten the front leg, and allow yourself to reach. And come into your version of triangle today, please. Take your time, use your breath to work through and find that nice stream of flow. Breath and movement. One more nice deep breath here, please. And then allow yourself to soften and rise all the way back up, warrior two. And we're just gonna cartwheel all the way forward, low lunge. Allow the right leg to come back into down dog. And we're just going to walk hands all the way back to the feet. Heel toe the feet in. Level the feet out. Find the strength. And just bring the hands to the back of the legs, nice flat back. Pull the shoulder blades down. Take a full in-breath, please. And a full out breath. On the in-breath, glide the hands up the back of the legs to the side of the legs, flat back, core engaged, rise all the way up. And roll the shoulders back. And roll them forward. On an in-breath, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, look up. And on the exhale, sweep the hands all the way down to the hips. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, let's step right foot forward. Come into warrior, wide-legged warrior one, or Highland warrior. Square the hip back. Hug the feet towards each other. That will help you to stabilize. And then on the in-breath, sweep the arms up to the sky. Good, you can stay right here. And again, you can be pivoted onto that left heel. Take a full in-breath, draw the palms together and exhale. Allow yourself to bring it down to the heart. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, we're just gonna roll to the right, setting up for prayer twist. Some of you might take the back of your left hand to your outer right knee. Some of you like this and extend back and twist. If you choose and you want to take it a little bit further today, feel the length as you rise up and come forward, hugging elbow into knee and turning into that prayer twist. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Really wringing out the organs at the bottom of the breath. If you choose, you can split the palms, bringing left fingertips to the earth and breathe. One more full deep breath. On an exhale, palms together, fold forward, low lunge, step back plank, right down onto the knees, untuck the toes, right forearm, left forearm, retuck the toes or stay on your knees and come into dolphin plank. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, walk your toes towards your elbows. And let's open up those shoulders. Let the head gently go from side to side. One more full deep breath here, just working into those shoulders. Feel that spaciousness from the collarbone, and from the back ribs. And then walk the toes back out, bring the head back forward, bring the knees down, untuck the toes, and glide the navel all the way to the earth. Look forward, hug the shoulder blades down and back, squeeze the tush. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, press up onto the tops of the feet, look underneath and stretch the feet. Come forward, we'll do that one more time. If you choose, use your exhale, and then gently come all the way forward. Allow yourself to take the left hand 45 degrees forward, roll onto the side. Make sure elbow is right underneath shoulder. Some of you may just lift and create space right through here. Make sure heels, hips, and elbow are in line. Otherwise, lift up into your dolphin plank and stretch the arm up and over. Lift the hips, full in breath, full out breath. One more breath here. Whichever position you decided to take, gently unwind and come all the way forward. Find your Sphinx, Cobra Sphinx pose. Allow yourself to lift one hip and then the other. And then we're just going to look to the right and look to the left just to release. Come back to neutral and we'll take the right hand 45 degrees forward and roll onto the right side. Line up right elbow, right hip, right heel stacked, or you can bring one in front of the other. Remember, you can just lift and create space, engaging that right shoulder blade down. You can lift up, hinge the hips, left arm up and over, full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then gently release it back down. Come all the way forward. Press the palms beside the rib cage. And on an exhale, back into child's pose. If you choose, one oval to the left and then to the right, just loosening it up. It's nice to keep a nice flow in between. As you come back, press into down dog. And from there, walk hands all the way back to the feet. Hands to the back of the ankles. Maybe fingertips all the way to the floor. Find that nice wide stance. Engage the legs, and on an in-breath, slowly rise up, flat back, all the way up. Roll the shoulders back, and roll the shoulders forward. On an in-breath, arms up to the sky, look up, palms touch, and exhale, hands come down to the hips. Take a full in-breath, and as we exhale, step left foot forward. You can pivot onto the back heel, but make sure it's a wide stance so that you can square forward or low lunge. Allow yourself to position. Feel safe. Hug the feet towards each other and take the arms all the way up to the sky. Good. Hug the feet nice and tight. Tight tush. Palms together, full in-breath, and exhale down to the heart. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, rotate the upper torso to the left. You can stay right here if you choose. You can bring right hand to left knee, open up this way. If you want to take it further, feel yourself really elongate as you come forward, creating a nice length. Use the elbow to compress and twist. Lengthen out through that right leg, pressing into the heel. If you choose, split the palms. Draw that left hip back. One more full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, palms together. Gently roll forward and allow yourself to step back into down dog. Walk the hands to the feet. And then reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale down to the heart. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Transitioning into our balance pose. Allow yourself, please, to bring hands onto the hips. And we'll step right foot forward. Allow yourself to lengthen out into your version of warrior three. So lifting up, and you can just stay right here. You can keep that toe on the floor. Use the strength of the standing leg, or you can begin to lengthen out like a nice long sleek table. Breathe into it, lengthening out, really lifting and strengthening into that right hip. And then as you're ready, lift back up and hug that left knee into your chest. Woo! Hold on and hug, stabilize, work through the wobbles. And then left leg out to the side, touch the palms. And exhale, come right into a nice wide squat or not so wide. Rock it side to side. Always be okay with what is in any given moment. And then come to center, fold forward. And then rise back up however you would like. Maybe it's just ragdoll, chin to chest, and you come all the way back up. Give yourself a moment to stabilize and center, and then walk to the back of the mat, and we'll set up for the other side. So allow yourself to find your stance. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, look up, and exhale, hands to the hips. Really lengthen onto that standing leg, that right leg, and then reach forward and come into your version of warrior three. Breathe into it. If you fall over, it's no big deal. I did the wrong leg. We need to switch legs, please. So the left leg is standing, reaching, really lengthen up into that left hip. And then when you're ready, sweep that right leg forward and hug it in. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. I fell out of it. Step that right leg out, left leg out, and just come down into a nice squat. Rock side to side. And then just deposit it right down onto the sitting bones, please. And lengthen the legs out. Give them a nice shake. Bend into the knees, please. And come up onto the tippy toes. So we're going to lift up into that boat position, lifting up through the low back, puffing the heart nice and open. And you can hold on to the back of the thighs. If it feels really good and strong for you today, just bring the arms forward. They have you keep your toes on the floor. Now draw your toes towards your buttocks. And notice how you really fired up those quad muscles. Let's just hold here and feel into that. Of course, you always have the option of lifting up into half boat or full boat. Just continue to really pull the toes back towards you and fire up those quad muscles as you pull the shoulders down. One more full deep breath here, please. And then allow yourself to gently grab. Come back up, hug in, release that back. Gently lengthen the legs out. Sweep the arms to the side, look all the way up. And on an exhale, just roll down, chin to chest, nice and slow. Draw the right knee into the chest, please, and then the left. Oh, hug them in nice and tight. Draw the forehead up and release it back down. Take and bring the arms out to a T, so straight out from your shoulders. Tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat. Really press the inner legs together. Imprint the low back. Keep the head in neutral, please. Plug the shoulder blades in. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, we're going to tilt the knees to the right. Keep the feet higher if you can, and just hover. If this is too much for your low back, just keep it up high, but angle the feet higher than the knees. Keep the head neutral. Plug in that left shoulder blade. Draw the navel in. Full in-breath, full out-breath. On the in-breath, sweep the knees back up. And on the exhale, over to the left. So again, it may be just a little bit of a twist. If you have a tweaky low back, just take them over to the side, but hug the legs together. Very energetic twist here. Feet higher than the knees. Keep and tuck that right shoulder under. Smile on your face. Draw navel to spine. One more full deep breath here. And then very gently draw the knees up to the chest. Hug in. Forehead up to knees if that feels good, and bring it back down. I invite you to bring each of the feet down, please, one at a time. Walk the heels back and lift up into your version of bridge. It could be an active bridge or just holding a bridge. Feet can be together, hip width apart, or the width of the mat. Make sure you tuck the chin into the hollow of the throat and use an exhale to rise. So I'm going to incorporate arms. I'm going to take a full in breath, and then on the exhale, bring it back down. What do you choose to do? Do you need to hold your bridge today? Do you want really wide legs so that you can work on the tush? Keep drawing the tush up. One more full deep breath. And then very gently bring it all the way back down. Allow the head to gently rock right to left. And from there, bring the arms out to the side. Find your version of a twist on the right side. So you can just gently take both knees over to one side. You can come into eagle legs and take a deeper twist. Lifting shoulder blades, trying to keep both shoulder blades down. And take nice 2 full deep breaths into your twist. Let it really soothe and comfort as we allow the external world just for this hour to peel away and stay in a nice, safe space, full of spirit love, full of joy, full of light. As you're ready, please bring the head back to neutral. Engage enough core muscles that you can bring the knees back up. I invite you to just draw the knees into the chest if you need to before you take the other side. And I invite you to take the same twist. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to gently roll over to the left. Take your time. Settle into it. Nice and easy, gentle and slow. Just allowing the earth to support you and feel a beautiful spiritual cloak. Just moving through, soothing, healing, bringing a deep sense of contentment and peace. Just allow yourself to open up and replenish all that needs to be restored. And then slowly bring the head back to neutral. Engage enough core muscles that you can draw the knees back up. I invite you to hug in or maybe happy baby, whatever you need to do before you come into your Shavasana. So allow yourself to find just that perfect place. If it feels good, allow yourself to take the legs up the wall or the couch, the bed. You can even let the back of your calf muscles rest on a chair. That will really help to soothe and soften the low back. Allow the eyes to gently close. Take a full deep breath in. And notice how the back of the head is resting on the ground. As you exhale, allow the eyes to gently soften. Feel the root of your tongue soften and the bridge of the nose. Just allow the back of the head to receive the earth along with the shoulders. Feel the length of the spine, from the cervical spine all the way down to the tip of the coccyx. Take a full deep breath in from the tip of the coccyx, lifting all of the lower chakras up through the heart. And then release it back down through the center of the spine, all cleansed and being received by the pelvic bowl. Feel a softening through the entire upper torso. And then just imagine a wave of breath at each hip point. And take a nice long exhale and just let that breath unfurl and surround the muscles with that breath as they soften. Let it be received by the knee, both knees, down into the calves and the shin bones and into the ankles, and then down into the feet. And then just allow the breath to move just outside of the skin suit. Take a couple of breaths there. And with each breath, allow each exhale to be full of light. And when you take your next in-breath, allow yourself to open up all the pores of the skin suit and just let all the light that's within infuse to the light that's external. And then just allow that light to merge together into the oneness of spirit. Just receive for 2 more breaths. Just allow the light, the love, whatever is presenting, to really bring oneself into a state of tranquility and peace. And then take a full deep in breath, please. And a nice long exhale. With your next in-breath, begin to just open and close fingers. Squeeze the toes and open. Fingers and toes just opening. And allow yourself to feel the orchestration of the muscles just to make that movement. Staying very present and very aware. And then allow yourself, please, to sweep the arms up overhead and take a yummy stretch. Allow yourself maybe to come into a crescent moon on the right side with arms and feet. Bring it back to neutral and take a crescent moon over to the left. Allow yourself to come back to neutral and draw the knees into the chest. Hug them in. And then roll over onto whichever side feels appropriate. Just allow this break from the external world. And then draw it up to the sitting bones. And bring the palms together. Allow yourself to bow down into the prayer hands. Let the intention of this class, using the breath to stay calm and to move. Allow yourself to take it off the mat today and use it as a catalyst to keep that ease in the external world. Choose to be at peace as best you can. Let's all exhale together, please. On an in-breath, keep the prayer hands together and just let them rise up. Gathering heart, throat chakra, third eye, and the crown. Lift it all the way up. And then on an exhale, infused with spirit always, bring it back down to the heart and a silent Om. Bowing forward, we all say Namaste.